complaints about me, this show, or anyone else on it, you could kiss my ass.
Me so much, you're still hanging on, though. I think I'm gonna win you over with my charm. You!
No, sadly mistaken, Jiggy.
I'm gonna win you over with my charm. We're gonna bake Christmas cookies together this next year. I'll come down there to Canton. We'll hang out, dog.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we just do that? Now,
Love us, hate us, but you can't live without us at JiggyJaguar.com.
Oh boy. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast. Sunday radio broadcast live as live can get on AMFM247.com. Live in Long Beach, California at FM 1015, and of course 50 plus AM/FM stations across the country and around the world. iHeartRadio app as well. TalkShoe, all the various places. Oh, it's going to be a fun one today, my friends. I sometimes feel like I'm in the Wild Wild West. But, speaking of the Wild Wild West, Jeffrey, you've got a microphone somewhere.
I do?
Yes, there's a microphone over there that you can use.
This one, handheld?
Just find something and turn it on. It always helps. There you are. I can hear you in my headphones, but people can't hear you here yet. There we go.
Headphones?
I've got you. You're good. Robert Conrad. Do you know of the great Robert Conrad from Wild Wild West?
Sure.
Have you ever seen his radio show?
No.
Oh my God, you need to. If you want to laugh, go watch that. Go watch that. We have got Jeffrey with us today. Of course, as everybody knows, Jeffrey is the king of filmmaking, as I always like to refer to him.
That's why I wore the crown.
He is also the...
She's wanting to laugh. She's like...
I'm fascinated that is a Burger King crown that you painted.
Hell yeah.
You just did. You might as well.
It's free. That was the best part about it.
I'm fascinated by the fact that you took this and you got this painted up.
I have no life, and you're 50.
Because it makes me think, well, if you're painting up these crowns, maybe I need to go paint me up a crown for my Oktoberfest fight that's coming up in October, ironically. And, walk to the ring with a crown on. That would give even more people that don't like me another reason to not like me. They'd be like, he's got a crown on his head. Oh, Jiggy's wearing a crown.
Just borrow mine. Hell, that's okay.
I could borrow yours.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I might have to do that. You might have to walk me to the ring that night along with the Pronto Pup Eating Champion.
That'd be cool.
We have...
I'm not wearing a dress, though.
You know what's funny is I'm going to probably wear a dress at the weigh-in. Because Brittany has always wanted to dress me up in drag. And so I'm going to give her that opportunity at the weigh-in. We're going to get a giant wig and the whole thing. Yeah, what I was going to do yesterday was at Dollar Tree, they have these bee costumes. And I was going to dress up as the bee from the Blind Melon video. The little girl that bounced around in the video. I was going to do that, but then I figured people would find it weird. So I'm just going to dress up like a woman. People won't find that weird. That's a hell of a deal, brother. But last time that we did, and we continue to do, these artist showcase each and every month, and we have some great artists that we bring through here, and we have one today, which is going to be fantastic. We might have two, who knows? And I wanted to make sure, because Jeffrey was here one time on the show, and he's like, I'll be back on the show sometime, and I said, okay, well, we'll do this giant artist showcase, and so we did. And then Jeffrey's like, I can't be there. So so I said, okay, we're going to do it today. So I wanted to make sure that he was here. And so we go to our first artist. He is with us. He is live as live can get. He is he is comfortable because he's sitting in the recliner. How are you, my friend? Go ahead and introduce yourself. You might have to turn that microphone on, quite possibly. There we are. How are you, my man?
I'm awesome. How about yourself?
So, give me a little bit of an introduction on yourself. How you know, who are you? Where do you come from? And how do we find you online?
My name BG the Bad Guy. Check me out, man. Check me out on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. Get me out, man. But check it out. My music is coming on YouTube. My music about to hit album soon, so you know I'm gonna be on Pandora, SoundCloud, all that deal. But where I from though? I'm from North Charleston, South Carolina. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I speak nothing but real, you know what I'm saying? So that for all the real listeners, y'all boy got a tune on that one. Y'all boy can love that.
Fantastic. You present yourself well, which is fantastic, because there are a lot of artists, not the ones that Shauna brings through here, but I have had some artists that I booked on my own. Wow, do they not present themselves as well as you do, my friend. So how did you get started doing this music thing, man?
Man, to be honest, I think it's been in me for ever so long, you know, that I can remember. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but I've been into the rap game since, I guess, 13, 12 or something like that. But shit, my homeboy, God bless the dead, shit, he introduced me to the rap game mostly. And shit, anything else, that's the only thing I know was to speak real, you know, I don't know nothing else, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna come here and sugarcoat nothing. I'm just a real gotta do it, man. Came from a hard way of living, bro. Like, I done did 13 years in prison, and the only thing I know is real. You know what I'm saying? So, before I die, I just wanna go ahead and just speak the real through the mic, you know what I'm saying? Give the real feel of how the real feel, you feel me? And that's just me being honest.
That's awesome. So Jeffrey, sitting there listening to our guest, do you have any questions for him while we're here?
Sure. What are some of your influences?
My influences? Well, my lifestyle is my influence, man, because I came from doing the wrong thing in life, I guess you would call it, but I came from selling drugs, and just anybody, you can ask anybody who know me, bro, I'll kick in the food, you feel me, if it's worth it. But I don't do that lifestyle no more, you know what I'm saying? I came from that, and I knew what I don't want and I don't need in my life, you feel me? And dang it, like, I just seen the road to go, you know? The road to go is the legal way, and I've been living this legal life for about 3 years now. But to be honest with you, it's the best feeling, because now I get to live and actually do it instead of, you know what I mean, do the hard way of living. Like, you don't know what it is to be locked inside a cage for 24 hours a day, you know what I mean, for about 3 months. You know what I mean? You don't know how that feels, bro. 24 hours, you don't even get to come on and take a wash at night. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different feel, it's a different mind frame. So, I just gotta go here and speak what I can, like I said before I die, because you never know when your time is. You can go to jail tomorrow for just whatever reason, you know? And I just be being honest.
So what brings you to the state of Kansas? Is there a story there, sir?
Yeah. Man, bring me to Kansas. To be real, I just been looking, because like I said, I can't find half of my family. You got, just speaking honestly, you got Jaguars, and you got dude boys and robbers. Like, you just got them all. You know what I mean? So, and the other side of my family got their own business, and then you got a little bit of them inside there too. But to be honest with you, back, I just got tired of that lifestyle, because it felt like it was a promise that I had to be inside. So I got tired of that, and I just left. You know what I mean? That's the best way to go before a bad scenario happened. You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to be in that scenario case. When I started looking at the news living there, bro, I had 13 people died in 1 year, bro. That's a body of mine. And I told me, these people I knew, I just shook their hand. I just got tired of it, you know what I mean? So I left. And I started my own road in life. First, I moved to North Carolina. Then I came to Kansas, you know? And I felt good staying in Kansas, because ain't no violence going on. I ain't got to watch over my back. You know what I'm saying? None of that. But when I still call home, still to this day, what bothers me the most is me hearing somebody else die. You know what I mean?
We've got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here on our big broadcast. Here on the Sunday Radio Show, we are going to go to some of his music here in just a few. And we have got BG the Bad Guy with us today. So, I've got to know the story behind the name BG the Bad Guy.
Story. Man, to be honest with you, bro, I always been a bad little one. Everybody always called me bad. And they didn't just follow me. I didn't follow me all the way through prison, bro. So I just stuck with the name ever since then. That's the only thing I know. It's ought to be bad. I don't know anything good because nothing good was really given to me.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Fantastic. We have got BG the Bad Guy with us today. Jeffrey is here with his crown. BG, would you be able to pull that look off? Wearing a crown?
I think I would.
I think we could actually swap hats and he'd be looking better than me.
That's awesome. So, with your music, what do you want people to get out of your music?
Oh man, it's just basically my pain and what I feel. You know, if you can relate to it, then that's just what it is. That's basically what it is. It's just my pain. Me releasing my pain through this microphone. You know, anytime I speak who I am. I can't speak to what somebody else wants me to be.
Yeah.
You know?
That's awesome. That's awesome. We have got BG the Bad Guy with us today. He joins us live here on our big broadcast. And so talk to me about your music we're going to play here today. We've got Mindset, and talk to me a little bit about
Oh man.
your music, brother.
I would want you to play something else too.
Hey, we can change stuff on the fly,
Oh,
you know?
let's do
We can do all sorts of stuff here. We're
Let's make that happen.
there, you know, and we got, you know, until our other guests arrive, we got time to play, you know, 2-3 songs. So whatever you want to do here.
Let's play that one for the meantime until we get that one ready.
Oh, no, that's too bad. That's like,
You're BG the Bad Guy.
but man, you know, I don't want to mess up your radio station. You know, I don't want to take
That's
the
awesome.
Ah,
That's too bad. I can't be playing that
A lot of
too.
people have passed and said some weird stuff on here.
Oh, for real?
Not even porn stars on here. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
What? I need to come on.
We have porn stars on Skype. We've got, oh my God, yes, this is.
I don't think whatever cuss word you said is going to be anything worse.
I think you're fine. Believe me.
Oh man, you about to be my best friend. I think you family.
Believe me. We have
that gay mud wrestling. No, that's weird. Okay, I can't get
What?
that. I can't put that wrap it around my head. How, you know, I could take the chicks in the bikinis, but the dudes wearing the
Hold
little
on. What?
whatever they are,
No.
whatever
You're
they
not
are,
gonna
their
do
booty, and their
Yeah,
thing is all
You're not
hanging
gonna
out
do
and
that.
shit, and then they want to
I
mud
don't think I
wrestle.
want to be.
I'm with you on
I
that.
don't think I want to mud wrestle.
You want to get on that one?
No. I have small junk.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we are going to keep for my music here. Welcome back to the big broadcast. Live as live could get today. 87.9 out there in FM. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Jiggy Jag. Jigman Freud. iHeartRadio, AMFM247.com. TuneIn, iTunes, Stitcher, TalkShoe. You can find our podcast at TalkShoe.com or at JiggyJaguar.com. We have a great artist with us today in studio. BG the Bad Guy is with us. And before he arrived, I was thinking, is he BG because he's like making an homage to the old BG from the Cash Money Records? And I'm like, then he walked in and I'm like, nope. And then I was thinking the bad guy from like Al Pacino, you know, say hello to the bad guy, Scarface. And then he walked in and I'm like, nope, not making that joke. And then he is one of the, what's funny about this guy is that, you know, he walks in and he's real humble, real nice guy, blah, blah. He sits there and all this stuff. And then we made a couple comments about porn stars, and all of a sudden he comes alive. He's got a smile on his face, and he doesn't look like after it's over with he's going to go, you know, rob a bank or whatever. This guy's a nice guy. It's amazing, Jeffrey. What do you think?
Well, I love him, yeah. I love anybody who likes good quality porn. I gotta respect that.
Gotta respect that. So BG, when you started doing this hip hop thing, what were some of your goals that you had with all this?
Man, first I gotta say, man, I admire those Royce Gracie, sign-off sheets you got on plastered on the wall. Like,
oh, I got signatures everywhere.
He's kind of like a politician. He's like he change the stuff.
He can. He's like he's he's got it. He's great.
I just noticed that.
Oh, we got it all over the place, brother. We've got there is a bar in Wichita, Kansas. God, what the hell is that place called? It's not Barleycorns. It's the one over by WSU that had they have all the heavy metal bands over there. They're right next to a laundromat.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about, that's fine.
I've been in there once, and somebody was like, "You need to go there." And I walked in and I looked around and they got all these posters all over the walls and on the ceiling. And I'm like, why did I drive an hour and a half to go to my house? And it's like, but yeah, we've got the, most everybody that's on this wall has either been in this studio or I've interviewed them for the TV show.
So you had Royce Gracie.
I've interviewed Hoyce on a couple of occasions. The first one was when we went to a seminar in Colorado. I went to a jiu-jitsu seminar in Colorado and watched him beat up 3 karate guys during intermission, which was fun.
What do you partake in, sir?
Oh, good Lord. What don't I partake in? I do, well, like I said, we're getting ready to do this thing in October 19th. We're going to do a smoker fight here in Hutchinson, and I'm going to be kickboxing some guy. I'm going to be wearing all pink, and I'm going to, and I'm
not dealing with it, but all right.
But we've got all sorts of stuff. I've got the all the porn star autographs over behind me on this wall over here. We got all sorts of things going on. This is quite the deal, and I'm glad you're here to participate today, man. I appreciate it. You are amazing. BG the bad guy today here on our big program, and heck, Bobby, change that. Okay, so Jeffrey.
Yes.
This is pretty amazing. You know, the first segment, he was real serious. He was like an artist, and we're like, you know, trying to ask him all these questions, and he's being real, you know, somber and everything. And now this segment, he's just like, screw it.
Well, no,
Balls out, baby.
Like I said, I don't want to insult the guy, but he kind of came up to me, he asked me a question, and then he kind of deferred your question to the picture. And I'm like, this guy should run for politics. He ain't rapping about politics, and you know, he can make coin or bank or credit, I don't know.
All you gotta do is forward it to the K-Jag Radio.
Yeah, kjagradio@gmail.com. And then what's great about him is
The K capital,
no.
all lowercase.
I wish it was capital. I wish it was a capital. But
What's your email so I can get send that?
kjagradio@gmail.com, right up there. I got the
K-Jag Radio.
K-Jag Radio. It's like Jiggy Jag, K-Jag, all that stuff.
You don't even say it with a G. It's not what you say. K. What'd you
I know.
say?
I always go K-Jag Radio. K-Jag Radio.
K-Jag.
Email it.
It's kind of like if you've ever heard the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle say the word medal. He doesn't say it metal. He always goes meadow. I'm like, what? He's like, I want a gold meadow with a broken freaking neck. I'm like, what? I say metal. He says meadow. And so when I say K-Jag, she's like, what? You didn't pronounce the G. And I don't. It's weird. But it's a hell of a deal here today. Thanks to everybody for joining us. This is definitely a fun one today. BG the bad guy, who has nothing to do with the Cash Money guy, has nothing to do with Al Pacino's Scarface. And I will have to say that I don't know if it's an accent or if it's just because of the way that he speaks, because you're from the South and now you're in Kansas. What's funny is when I go to the South, people are like, "You've got an accent." I'm like, "What?" But here, so it's the same thing here. You're here. I'm like, "He's got an accent." I'm like, "No, he doesn't."
Oh, man, I'm sorry for that. That was pretty goddamn.
And then you got Jeffrey in his crown. And I think Jeffrey wore the crown today because he's thinking, I'm going to be the craziest thing on the show today. My crown.
No, you just said I was the king of all film and matchbook.
Well, yeah, you are.
I mean, you gotta wear a crown.
Oh. Okay. So that's what it was.
I'm wearing the crown, dude.
It was just the fact that it was,
My Dolphins were on TV, so I had to wear my shirt. You alright? So
the Dolphins.
they lost 36.
How are they doing this
They're
season?
0-3, and I won't talk about it.
Well, I started dude screaming over there, talking about, go, 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 go. So I guess the Chiefs and whatever's playing. So.
Yeah, the Chiefs will win. That's gonna be good.
There it is.
And they're playing Raiders too. Watch it.
The Raiders.
Oh, they play the Raiders?
I do like the Raiders.
Yeah, they're playing
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I do like the
Well, no wonder
Raiders.
you guys are happy then.
I'm not. I just like the Raiders because when they used to have Bo Jackson and everybody, which was like the 80s,
That was
70s.
Early 90s.
early 90s. Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen.
He played for the Royals too.
Yes, he did. He also played for the White Sox, which I was really happy when he played for the White Sox.
Oh, there you go.
The Royals did him dirty. He was injured, and they're like, "Yep, get out."
That's Kansas for
And
you.
it's like, what? He was injured, and they told him to get the hell out. But we've got the music, and
Exciting camera right there.
what's funny is I think, you know what's great, and he seems like a cool guy, so I think I can make this without having any problems. But when he walked through that door, I thought it was Charlie Murphy. I thought we were going to talk about Prince.
See, I was about.
A whole bunch of other stuff.
I was gonna say he was looking like Bob Newhart, but I didn't.
Bob
I didn't want to
That's
say
impressive.
that.
That's awesome.
Trying.
That's awesome.
Bob Newhart,
Trying
baby.
to. I heard the voice, but I felt like I was.
Bob
I said, wow,
Newhart.
this is sounding good.
Yes.
She took my water, by the way. I don't know. That's okay, but
She ran. She took your water and ran.
nobody
I
said
got
about
Drew
my
Carey.
I don't know. Who knows?
Drew
Drew Carey's cousin.
Yes,
That's
I like
awesome.
That bet. I like Drew Carey.
Drew Carey's cousin.
Get your water back.
We are going to take a break. When we come back, we've got more coming up.
Jaguar to be exact. The hottest internet radio show on the map. Hold on to your seats, it might get.
Like my water.